They chase pumps, we catch narratives early. No signals, just strategy. We build wealth together. Join us with the link in bio. All right, y'all, so we're back with another bullish Toshi video as always. And we have a few videos coming today because there's a lot that I want to cover. I have been a lot more vocal and outspoken on social media, so you all are going to be seeing some of my thoughts and hearing some of my opinions in another video today. But we're starting out with a big piece of news that I didn't cover. I've been busy actually building another business out and things like that. So I've been very tied up lately, so I haven't really had the time to dive much into stuff on this channel, but some huge things have taken place, and I really want to put it into perspective how big it is and the moves that Toshi's making right now and how strong the team is, because a lot of people are really sleeping on the potential that Toshi has and the position that Toshi's in. So I just want to make it clear some of the stuff that's going on that maybe it's not getting enough credit and you maybe don't understand how big it is. So yeah, as always, drop that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's jump straight into it, y'all. So as you can see, Toshi, it's down. You know, it's moving with the rest of the market. The rest of the market is down. Bitcoin dropped back down to 104,000. So it's bound to happen. Like, it's going to fluctuate. What you have to understand about alts is alts will not start doing what they do until Bitcoin is really on its way up and it's clear that it's a bull run. Right now, only very experienced crypto people understand that we're still in the bull run. There's arguments that it's like there's not going to be an altcoin season. There's arguments that the bull run is over, all types of stuff. It becomes clear when the bull run is on. And at that point, that's when you can expect altcoins and meme coins and stuff like that to really pop off. We get little pumps here and there, but this is all just a game. They're trying to drain liquidity out. The market makers are trying to drain liquidity out, take money from people. Like this game is not meant for us to win. So this is why you have to be patient. Let these people play the little games that they're playing and just be in position. Be in position waiting. That's all you can do. They're going to make their money. They're going to do what they're going to do, but also they're going to let the market do what it's supposed to do at the same time. Because at the end of the day, it is all a big plan. It is all a big design. The entire space, every market is manipulated, every single one. So you have to understand that the goal is for the economy and you know, things to go up. Like, this is a great store of value. This is the next store of value. So at the end of the day, no matter what's happening, the up and down, the noise and all of this stuff, certain things are going to happen. And I believe Toshi is positioning very, very well. But let's jump straight into the Toshi information. So that being said, Toshi actually tweeted out, "We're excited to announce that Toshi is now available on Revolt app." Revolt app has over 50 million users globally, and Revolt provides a major new gateway access for Toshi. So Toshi being listed on this when not many projects get listed on this, to put it into perspective, other people in the community have been explaining how big this is as well. So we're finna check that out. But people think that Toshi just isn't doing anything. Like, you look at the price action, you look at the cost, and you get confused because you see other projects with bigger market caps and things like that. What news are they releasing that's as big as this? You can argue this got a bigger market cap, that got a bigger market cap. Why isn't it in the same position as Toshi then? Why isn't it in the same position as Toshi if it has everything better than Toshi? If everything is so much better than Toshi, why can't they do what Toshi is doing? Like, why would all of these platforms be listing an inferior project? Why did Coinbase list Toshi? Now Revolt. Now all the other exchanges. Why is everything seeing the vision for Toshi? All the whales and all the big money sees the vision. The people who are out here gambling degenerately are the ones who's claiming, oh, it's not that special, it's not that this, it's not that. And that's exactly the position that we want people to be in, by the way. Because if everyone was in agreement, usually the masses are wrong. So when everybody agrees, oh, that's the next big thing. If everyone knew the next big thing, everybody would be rich. Like, that never happens. Everyone don't know the big thing. The thing is, what a KOL and influencer is pushing, that is like, whales is not putting their money into that stuff. Like, the influencers is trying to catch whales and take their money. Whales ain't stupid enough to fall for it. Whales go for the narratives, the projects that's taking their time. Like, Toshi's narrative and story is insane. It is insane and unlike anything else in crypto. It is positioned unlike anything else in crypto. But we're gonna get into that deeper in another video, but check it out. Full Metal said a few hours ago, but this is a these tweets are a few days old because you know I'm late covering it. But a few hours ago, Toshi went live for trading on Revolt app. Revolt has 50 million plus users, the majority of which would be unlikely to pay attention to crypto if not exposed to it through Revolut. My bad. As you can see, Toshi keeps quietly delivering no matter the market conditions. Those who have more than one brain cell easily understand why you simply buy dips, hold, and forget. There's never been an easier play in crypto. This is why I simply don't care what any noise or This is why I don't care about any noise or fluctuation, because the goal and target simply won't change until it's reached. It's not just billions of market cap, but global awareness and recognition as a trusted brand. Revolut is a step in that direction. Exposure to novel investors. This is like, do you hear? Like, and I'm like, this is a member of the team, by the way. This is one of the guys on the team. So for them to be making it very, very clear that this is about more than just slight pumps and dumps and fluctuations and stuff like that. Look at the positioning of this project, man. Like Coinbase clearly respects it. Look at the exchanges that respects this, that respects this project. Like Revolut, like that's how you pronounce it. A lot of these weird exchanges and stuff like this. I don't want to call it weird. Shout out to the exchange for helping Toshi, but this is stuff that I haven't heard of before. I don't maneuver on stuff like this. Like I have never had a reason to be on this before, but I'm getting educated on a lot of this other stuff because I just dove straight into crypto. These are platforms that I think if you probably into stocks, I'm assuming this is a stock platform, you'll probably be more knowledgeable on it. But yeah, it's a lot of huge things happening. Check this out. At this moment, Revolut app with 55 million users only has these meme coins listed. So the only thing listed is Doge, Shiba, Pepe, Flocky, Bonk, Punk, Mew, and now Toshi. It has 9 meme coins listed. That is it. And every single meme coin on this list is a heavy hitter. I actually don't recall knowing what Mew is actually, but the majority of the meme coins we see this is an important step to have a Doge and a Shiba. Like Doge and Shiba, like they're everywhere. And that is the goal for Toshi. They're trying to get Toshi everywhere. They're working, they're constantly doing what they're supposed to do when it comes down to Toshi. And I think a lot of people sleep on just what's going on. Out of all, like I've been hearing the argument so much, there's so many cryptos this time around. There's so many meme coins. There's a ton of them. There's nothing special about, out of all those meme coins, and there's nothing special and all this stuff. Why is it that everything keeps putting Toshi in position? Why do all these, why does all these institutions feel like Toshi is special? Why do they all feel like Toshi is different? Like, you got institutions who don't really list meme coins. They only have a few, and Toshi is being added. Like Toshi don't got billion-dollar market caps like a lot of this stuff. We know Doge, Shiba, Pepe, Flocky, Bonk. Like we know these. I've seen this one around as well. Punk. Like and I'm pretty sure a lot of you all know this. I mean, it looks familiar, but I have never dug into that to any extent. But yeah, it's like, come on now. You have to be able to put the pieces together and understand that they see the value in this because they're looking at it from a different perspective. Smart money looks at things a lot differently than the retail investors who are just chasing gamble after gamble after gamble after gamble, hoping for the best results. Like everyone is saying, oh, well, their goal is to do this. Their goal is to do that. They're trying to do this. They're trying to accomplish that. And it's like every project claims to try to accomplish something. When you look at the facts, who is out here accomplishing things? You can say whatever you want to say about Toshi's market cap. What other project on base is on this list right now? What other base projects are they listing? What other projects are being put in position like Toshi is? Nothing. There's nothing else being put in position that Toshi is being put in. So why all the comparisons? Because every project has a dream. I don't understand why everybody falls for every dream you hear and people ignore the facts of what's actually delivering. I feel like this is just an age where people talk so well that you can't, and this is why I have no issue going silent, because I talk because I truly want people to see what I'm seeing and see why I believe in this. I want people to see it. I want people, like, if we're right, I don't want people to miss the opportunity, you know? Like, that's why I speak. But nothing has to be said with Toshi. It's being handled, like, you can see it, like the facts, the information is there, and nothing in crypto matches it. Nothing in crypto. There's bigger communities with bigger influencers and KOLs and people pumping these things, but in terms of the fundamentals and what's actually being delivered, the amount of liquidity that can flow into it because of how many different platforms it's on and things like that, not much in the entire crypto space is coming close to Toshi. Not much is coming close to Toshi at all. So yeah, I think that it's important. Look at this. Only 9 meme coins exist on Revolut. 55 million customers. Few. So as you can see, the people are, look at this. Seems like Revolut only have the blue chips and just added the blue cat. The signs are there. What do you think happens next? You see members of the Toshi community, we constantly see these same people who see the vision. We know in the community who has the vision, who can see the vision, who knows what's going on with Toshi. It's very consistent with the people seeing the moves being made with Toshi and how amazing of a job Toshi, the team is doing, and how amazing Toshi is doing right now. Like, everyone sees it. But we're gonna have some more videos coming later today where I actually dive into, what the whales are doing. We're gonna see what some whales are doing. You're gonna hear some of my thoughts and opinions. We have a lot coming up here. So don't sleep on what's going on with Toshi. I just wanted to let you all see that they're still working, and they're not stopping because other people are pumping other things and stuff like that. In this game, if you want to win, stop listening to what people are saying and watch what they're doing. Everyone claims that this project is going to be the top, that project is going to be the top, because they get together and as a collective, they say, yeah, this sounds good for us to go for. Like, that's what they do with every project. Oh, this is going to be the next Doge. This is going to be the next Shiba, and everything says it. But when you look at the fundamentals, what's being done, the history behind something, the team behind something, the exchanges that are willing to bet on something and list it, and who's actually positioned to accomplish the things that they're saying, that they're claiming. Not many projects hold up to all those different tests. Not many projects at all. Every project can talk that talk, even get a lot of money behind it. You can see some crazy market caps, but those market caps don't mean nothing, because what a whale and smart money is going to feel safe putting their money in is the projects and the team that's walking the walk, not the community that's just pumping anything because they're thirsty to get rich from it. Like, you think that these millionaires and billionaires want to just come in and make these people rich? That's just pumping some random shit for no reason, just because some guy can say, you know what, we want to be the top thing in the world, and everybody comes behind it. You know what, I'm gonna buy it, and I want it to be the top now too because I bought it. You think these millionaires and billionaires gonna go drop a bunch of money in those things just because you want to get rich? It's like certain people's perspectives are just fucked up. This is why I love Base so much, because it's an ecosystem of people who want to build and actually earn theirs. It's people who want to do things, put them, like Toshi is aligning itself perfectly. It's putting itself in position. It's doing everything in its power to be in the right place for the right people to see it and understand that betting on Toshi, they're taking the right risks. How many projects is moving like Toshi for real? Not many, if any. But even with how strategic and smart the Toshi project is moving, it doesn't change the position that it's in just because of its affiliation and closeness with Coinbase. It is approved that it meets the qualifications of the regulatory, landscape that's developing right now, because Coinbase wouldn't have listed it if it doesn't. It's a lot of projects people said, oh, that should have been listed over Toshi. That should have been listed over Toshi. Why wasn't it then? Because people spam the argument, oh, they're trying to save the best for last. Like, they're building their own blockchain. They're building their own thing here, right? They're building their own network. And they're gonna the first thing they want the world to see when it comes down to their network is their shitters. Like, I don't understand how some people fall for certain things, but we live in a real world over here. Stay tuned for more facts. Stay tuned for more real information. We're going to be diving into some very, very deep things here very soon on the channel. So yeah, that being said, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, fam.